Hey, Gaz here. It is August, not even August yet. It's the 17th of July. But in less than a month, no, anyhow, on September 4th, the first draft is going to take place. So let me just bring you up to speed. And you could say hello to Aaron McNair. Sad story. If you ever have a chance to see the documentary on ESPN, and what a waste. But he got it done. I wouldn't mind having an Aaron McNair like quarterback on my team this year. That would be good. Anyhow, not about me. What is it about? What is it about? It's about the reorganization of the Gazoo. We had four teams set sail. They're out. Of the four, one of them, one of the four actually was a strong competitor. I think so. But it doesn't matter. Everybody's got a shot. The beautiful of a level playing field each year in the Gazoo. You have no keepers. Um, it's a simple setup. So what we had to do this year is I was able to call back a team that had to sit out last year. Um, my nephew, not my technically my nephew, but my niece's husband, Sean, who lives in New Hampshire, he I gave him a bye last year because they were having their first child. So the bloodlines move on for that family. It's a wonderful story, but it's not about him. He is back in the league. He's in Wally World this year, and anyhow, we're going to have. We didn't pick up any new teams. I think ideally in this league it'd be 10 or 11 per division, but we're going to fly with 9, see how that goes. Does it seem lame? Hey, last year when it went to 10, I was worried. I thought it was going to be a disaster, but it wasn't. It was great. So this year we're going to have 2 drafts live, and this is a new one. And the third draft, the Piano Man, due to out of the country thing, whatever, they can't come to Connecticut to do a draft, and they're going to do a draft online. And Tim is going to be running that draft. These are all his cronies. He went to Fairfield U. And some of these guys he either knew through there or some of his compadres from Massachusetts, I guess. But he has 9 people. They were all in the league last year. The We shuffled a couple teams around between divisions, but there are no newcomers to the league this year. Experienced league. The rules are the Gazoo staple rules. The rules that personally I think are the best in fantasy football, including best ball. I threw best ball out there as a lark quite a few years ago, and it stuck like a magnet to a giant hunk of metal, giant magnet to a big chunk of metal. It is great. You don't have to stress out about lineups, any of that shit. We do not have IRs in this league. That was painful when we did it. We did it. COVID kicked off the IRs. COVID is gone, and we just expanded the roster to kind of cover it. We went to 25 players at one point, I believe. And then last year, because there were less teams, we went to, I think we had 23 rounds. And this year there's going to be 22. Why is that? Because we got rid of head coach. You know that curveball Gabi threw out there years ago thinking, you know what, let's fuck people up. But that was just silly. So that's gone. So the roster limitations are still in line. I don't like leagues where people hoard players, and that's not going to happen in this league. And the hoarding thing, like if you're in other leagues, and especially leagues that don't have team quarterback and team kicker, which are a staple in the Gazoo, people hoard players thinking that they can trade them, and there's no trading in the Gazoo. Is that kind of elementary? Yeah, it is, but it keeps controversy out. Controversy is what destroys leagues. I don't think that's what is led to its shrinkage here, but who knows? See what next year is next year. I don't care. But this year we regroup. The website is up. Still 200 bananas to join. I'm trying to get a side pool going. It's called League Tycoon. If you're interested, please let me know, and I'll send you an invite. I'll probably send everybody an invite. If you see something from League Tycoon, don't be scratching your head. It's completely legit. It's a great format. It's you pick a team in week one, and everybody picks a team, and the team that had the lowest total for that in the rack and stack in that week gets banished from the league. And every week, one team gets kicked out. It doesn't go by aggregate points. It just goes by 1 week block of work, team at the bottom, sayonara. Simple. It's really fun. Last year I had one, and it was nowhere near what I wanted to be 18 teams, which means it will go to week 17. Last year I found 12 people, and that was that. But anyhow, it's going to be, the NFL training camp, I guess it's going to start this week. So this is my training camp announcement to you guys. There's what's going to happen at the draft this year. We're going back to the roots. And when you show up at the draft, you pay the money. Once you pay the money, you pull your card. There's going to be no predetermined draft offer. No predetermined draft order this year. It's going to be done then. If you can't deal with it, well, that's tough luck. But and plus, you can't choreograph this thing. You have no idea what other people are taking. So what's the difference if you got pick number 1 or pick number 9? And by the way, if you have pick number 9 and you get 9 and 10, if you screw that up, boo on you, because it's going to be a little more fast paced with less teams, obviously. And good luck to Tim. This is the first to do an online league. But him and his division, they're young people. So they're they're computer savvy, I am sure. And they will do it without a hitch. Every year at the Gazoo, there are players that differ on the stickers. There'll be an occasional defensive player whose stickers, like for instance, somebody will say DL on it, and in the database, the guy's a linebacker. So we can switch the guy's position. So that's not a big deal. That's the only blip that really happens. If you do it, yeah. So anyhow, that's that. Pretty much that's all I got. It's summertime's in full swing for everybody. North Carolina has been in a heat wave, but that's pretty much a 2-3 month thing in the summer. And to those of you that are in the Wally World division, I will see you on September 4th. To the people in Anthony's division, they're having a draft the following day. I will not see you guys, but once again, good luck. Thanks for getting in the Gazoo. We have 3 pillars in this league, and that's Tim in piano. Paul Dest is the Wally World chief, and Anthony Faucia is the guy for his Special Olympians. That's all I got. Have a good day.